Hey there, intelligent automation community. So anyone who's delivered production-ready processes in a low-code, no-code solution space probably has experienced that only about 15% of the entire process of bringing a new automation into production occurs within the studio where you actually build the automation. Instead, most of your time is spent around process assessment, documentation, pre-build approvals, compliance reviews, change management, and all the continuous improvement that goes around keeping an automation up to date. Over the past several months, Blue Prism has released several new solutions that are focused on simplifying this automation lifecycle management. One of these tools can be accessed right now by anyone watching this for free. It doesn't even require you to have the rest of Blue Prism installed, and you don't even need a license to make it work. Blue Prism Capture is a little local desktop tool that helps you to quickly create process definition documents, or PDDs. These are the work instruction that you need before you can automate or outsource any process. Simply install BP Capture on a local desktop. You turn on the BP Capture tool and demonstrate your process. BP Capture then combines task mining and computer vision to auto-generate screenshots, step descriptions, process data, and process flows from the demonstration that you're providing to it. You can then perfect each step within the process using the editor, which allows you to add steps, branch conditions, replace screenshots that might have sensitive information with non-sensitive screenshots, blank out certain areas of the screens that might have sensitive information, and even add notes about each step so that your colleagues have context for what's going on in the process. You can then export your process map to Word, PDF, or a Visio file. You can also share a JSON that's output so that your colleagues can pick up where you left off and continue to expand the process definition document. Blue Prism Capture is a really sleek tool that takes less than 10 minutes to install and learn. So if you need to quickly and accurately document processes for automation, outsourcing, or just simply training new colleagues on your processes, then Blue Prism Capture might be worth checking out. Also, if you have access to Blue Prism's roadmap, go check out what's being added in BP Capture in the February and May 2021 releases. So what's going on in webinars this week that you might want to tune into? Well, let's start by continuing the idea of improving our automation lifecycle management by finding process design issues before they're a surprise.
Ow! Son of a nutcracker!
On Tuesday, December 8th at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, Jennifer Faria with FM Global and Benjamin Lingard with Reveal Group are going to be on the webinar Driving Efficiency and Quality of Your RPA Intelligent Automation Deployments. They'll be covering how Reveal Group's Robo Review will automatically analyze Blue Prism processes against compliance, design standards, and robotic operating model best practices. It also automatically analyzes those processes to report where there's conflicts against those things and highlights where failures might occur in your automation design before you get to those critical QA steps. So tune in to see how Robo Review allows you to spend less time in manual process design reviews and more time tackling new automations.
Let's go!
If you want to learn more about other Technology Alliance partners, how about a crash course on the business impact of DataRobot? Well, on December 9th at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, Mike Gualtieri, who is VP and Principal Analyst at Forrester, is joined by Dan Wright, who is the President and Chief Operating Officer of DataRobot, on the webinar Total Economic Impact of DataRobot, Deep Dive with Forrester Consulting. Mike and Dan are going to be covering how DataRobot allows you to save a ton of money by not having to hire an entire team of data scientists. Also, they're going to be covering the quantified business benefits of using DataRobot, which include savings like reduced fraud, reduced seasonal overhiring, and improved demand forecasting. The Forrester report cites that there's a massive 514% payback in less than 3 months associated with DataRobot. So this is going to be a webinar that I'm really interested to tune into because those are some really big numbers.
You guys give up or you're thirsty for more?
Okay, so one more. Forrester has a pretty busy Wednesday, although technically this is coming out of Asia where it will already be Thursday by the time that it's being presented. Okay, to simplify, if you're in the US, on Wednesday, December 9th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tune in to see Leslie Joseph, Principal Analyst at Forrester, and Dan Turns, Chief Technology Officer at Blue Prism APAC. They'll be hosting a panel around RPA and Intelligent Automation Strategy as we move into year 2 of the global pandemic. This appropriately titled webinar is called Getting Automation Right in 2021. Leslie and Dan will be joined by executive leaders from HGC Global Communications, Schroders, and ICICI Bank. I had a chance to review the content ahead of time for this webinar, and it's going to be a great session, particularly for executives who want to understand how intelligent automation can be scaled in a stable and cost-effective way in order to transform business operations in 2021. Many of you may know that the topic of attended automation with Blue Prism was a big area of my focus around this time last year. So I'm particularly interested in the part of this webinar about the 5 levels of human and machine cooperation. And that's it for me for Sunday, December 6th, because my little gremlins are asking to watch Rudolph for the second time today. I know a lot of you are wrapping up end-of-year deployments, so just remember, do not feed your QA testers after midnight, and as always, links to everything that I covered in this video will be down in the first comment below. Have a great week.